Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with the Pride and Prejudice haul from Lavender and Speckles. I have a lot of stuff. In front of me. This is going to be a long video, and I was trying to kind of game plan about how I was going to film this video because I have quite a few snap bars and then I have 3 samplers. So I have a lot to get through. At first I thought I would kind of speed through the samplers, and then I changed my mind. These samplers are amazing. And the people that worked on these samplers worked really hard on them and did a freaking fantastic job. They are so good. I want to make sure I take the time to go through all of these. For one, to give them the credit that they're due, but also Beth is really great about bringing scents back in full sizes from the samplers. And so I would guarantee that some of this will be available in maybe her next pre-order. So I want to try to be as thorough as possible so that if one of those scents interests you, you have a little bit of context around them. So I probably will have to film this video in multiple parts and put them together because I have to go to work and I want to make sure I have enough time to thoroughly get through everything. So if you see me in multiple outfits and I'll just put the clips together, that is why. I just want to give these samplers the time that they need. So I will link in the description box timestamps for each of the samplers. So I have the Blue Sugar sampler, the Rain sampler, and the English Countryside sampler. And then I probably have like 15 snap bars. So there will be 4 timestamps down below that you can skip around if you want to just see the snap bars, or if you want to see one of the samplers, you can toggle right to that point. So that's my introduction. You guys know how much I love Lavender and Speckles. She is one of my top favorite vendors of all time. Could not say enough good things about Beth. So you get an invoice like normal. Then you get her business card. Beth Wilson is the owner. And I will leave her website as well as the Facebook group down below if this is your first time seeing anything from Lavender and Speckles. Join her Facebook group. That's where she posts all the information about upcoming pre-orders. She does monthly giveaways. She shares updates on pre-orders that she's currently pouring, etc. So I will leave the Facebook group down below. This was the Pride and Prejudice collection. So look at her thank you card. How cute is that? I have never seen Pride and Prejudice, so I probably will say things incorrectly or not have the context for some blends. It's probably something I should watch. But on the back of the thank you card, as normal, she's got the wax melting instructions. And then she included this little sticker. Wow, I can't read it. I can't read that quote. And honestly, if you were a big Pride and Prejudice person, you probably know what it says. But cute little sticker. I'll have to try to see in the light of day what that is. But thank you for the extra. That is so cute. I like to put stickers like that on the back of my computer. And then I got one sample. This looks like it was from the Coastal Pinecone sampler maybe. This is Coastal Pinecone's Apollo and Clothesline. I did not pick up the sampler. Was this one offered this last pre-order? I can't even remember. There were just so many amazing samplers. Her samplers get me every time. In my opinion, they are the best in the business. The way she does samplers is so unique. I love the variety of scents. I love that you can get all of these scents in bigger sizes later on. That's something that's really important to me when it comes to samplers, is that sometimes I found that a sampler is offered and then you never have the opportunity to buy the full size scent. And for me, that defeats the purpose. I'm buying a sampler to see what type of scents kind of in a certain category I might like, and then being able to go purchase a full size. At least in my head, that's how I like to think of samplers. And I think Beth does an absolutely fantastic job of doing that. So Coastal Pinecone's Apollo and Clothesline. This is really pretty. I'm getting mainly the laundry from this. And I'm sorry, I know I still sound congested. I'm getting over the flu that I had. But it's just one of those things that just is kind of lingering, you know, when you're sick and you've got that kind of cough that lingers a little bit. That's where I am. Definitely on the mend, but I don't think I sound nor look the best I've ever looked. So just bear with me there. Very pretty, very clothesline heavy to me. I don't know if I'm getting really any Apollo, but sometimes I feel like her olive oil formula, you have to kind of let it sit and you have to warm it, and that's when it really, really shines. Okay, let's dive into the samplers first. So I'm going to start with the Blue Sugar sampler. This is what it looks like, and I have taken all these out of the bags and sniffed the heck out of them. Look how cute this is. I love the little cups and how they sit so nicely in here. This one was Steph the Scented Gemini's sampler. I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited for her that she got to work with Beth and do this sampler. You guys, this is so, so good. All of these I am just absolutely loving. Beth, you did such an amazing job. I am so proud of you. Their combinations are gorgeous. Stephanie loves blue sugar. She's a big blue sugar gal, and we were trying to help her come up with some scents, but Beth and her did such a good job. I'm so excited to sniff these again and share these with you guys. So the first step is Blue Bakery, and these are either the olive oil or the softer oil that she has. Blue Sugar, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. And something I like about all of these, the blue sugar is not overly intense. Sometimes blue sugar, I think, it can overtake a blend, but this is balanced so well where you get the blue sugar, but you're getting the other notes that it's paired with. So love that. Yeah, this is very bakery heavy. I definitely get the Cupcakes at Tiffany's with the touch of the blue sugar. Blue sugar is similar to pink sugar in that it's very sweet, but it definitely leans on the masculine side. This is gorgeous. I've had blue sugar and bakery blends together from other vendors, and I really like that combination. There's one from Super Tarts that I love that's like blue sugar, French baguette, and sugar crystals. That's one of my favorites. Something about the way the blue sugar and the bakery combine together, just it works. It doesn't seem like it would, but it works. Really pretty. I'm excited to melt this one. I mean, all of these. I'm going to stick them nicely back in the bag so that they stack well. Blue Sugar Balsam. Say less. You guys know I love the tree. Blue Sugar Balsam, Amber Noir, and Fireside. This is so good. Maybe I should make a pile of my favorites. You get the little bit of the blue sugar, you get that balsam. I'm getting the smoky fireside note. This is a perfect winter scent. The blue sugar adds just that subtle sweetness. Oh, this one is so good. So good. I love that one. Blue Sugar, Peppermint, and Palo. Beth, I think, has the best Palo out there. Yeah, this is pretty. I'm definitely getting mainly peppermint at the moment, but you get hints of the Palo in the back. Can't say I'm getting a ton of blue sugar at this moment, but definitely the peppermint and the Palo. Blue Mallow Pie. Blue Sugar, Pie Crust, Vanilla Wafers, and Campfire Marshmallow. Her pie crust oil, if she offers it in a single blend, which she does, actually quite a bit, she has offered it at least recently on her pre-order list, get pie crust on its own. Whether you melt it on its own or you use it as a blender, her pie crust is exceptional. And so is this blend. You really get the pie crust in it. I'm getting this vanilla wafer. Just a very vanilla bakery heavy blue sugar. so pretty. Her pie crust oil really stands out in that one. Feeling Blue. Blue Sugar, Beach Marshmallow Cookies, and Patchouli. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this patchouli is so pretty. It's not too intense. It's reminding me a lot of Britta's patchouli. If you like her patchouli, I think you would really like this one as well. You get the creaminess from the beach marshmallow, the sweetness from the blue sugar. This is so, so good. I'm not a huge patchouli person, but this is blended to perfection. Feeling Blue. Blue Sugar, Coconut, Sandalwood. All of these. This is an amazing, amazing sampler. You definitely get the coconut sandalwood. It's very body care-esque in some ways. Like a feminine body care kind of coconut beachy fragrance. Oh my gosh. I wish I would have gotten 2 of these. I shouldn't say that. I just need to get the full-size blends of some of them, but these are exceptional. All of these samplers are. This was just a great pre-order in general. Blue Lace. Blue Sugar, Vanilla Lace, and Salty Sea Air. I'm definitely picking up the Vanilla Lace in this. The strongest. I get hints of the Salty Sea Air, but it's not overly strong. Love the Vanilla Lace in it though. Blue Tapestry. I was really intrigued by this one because it's got the Checkmate tapestry type oil in it, which is almost like an herbal kitchen scent to me. It's got oregano. I can't think of the other notes in it, but it's a very herbal type of scent. And then mixing with the blue sugar, I was curious how this one was going to be. It's gorgeous. I think if you like patchouli, if you like that type of earthy, deep, musky scent paired with the blue sugar, you probably would really enjoy this one as well. That pairs so nicely together. I wasn't sure what to expect from it, but it's just a good earthy scent with some kind of subtle sweetness. Blue Cashmere. Blue Sugar, Cashmere Cedar, and Sweet Lavender. You really get the Cashmere Cedar in here. The sweetness from the blue sugar. I feel like the blue sugar really stands out in this one. But that with the Cashmere Cedar just pairs so nicely together. I can't say I'm getting a ton of lavender at the moment, but maybe that will come out a little bit as it cures and then on warm. And then lastly, Blue Barbershop. I think you guys probably know how I feel about this one. This is Blue Sugar, Shaving Cream, and Palo Santo. Yeah, her barbershop oil is unbelievable. You pair the extra masculine blue sugar with it. I really don't get a ton of Palo. I'm getting the barbershop and the blue sugar. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, I was starting to pile up my favorites, but I have like 10 in the pile. So let's do a top 3. If I had to pick 3 favorites, which one would I pick? Okay, I'm gonna lie and I'm gonna pick a top 5 instead. They're so different. So Blue Sugar, Coconut Sandalwood, freaking love. Blue Barbershop, Blue Mallow Pie, Feelin' Blue, the one that's got the patchouli in it, and then Blue Sugar Balsam. Love them all. I would say these are the ones that really, really stand out to me. But Stephanie, you did such an amazing job. And Beth as well, obviously they worked on this together. But I am so thrilled with how this came out. So excited. And I cannot wait to melt these. So that is the Blue Sugar sampler. let me stick these back in and we'll move on to the next one. I don't have that much time left that I can film today because I gotta head to work here soon. So maybe let's pivot from the samplers for a minute and let's do some of the snap bars. So she offered these snap bars. They're like brittle bars. If I can get all these back in the bag nicely. There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna keep them in that little baggie as I use them. So she offered these kind of brittle bars. I think she called them snap bars. And I was really excited about these. For one, I like how they store. I like how you can stack them. And they were a little bit bigger than clamshell. There's no chopping involved. So I have quite a stack here, you guys. I don't even know, like 15 of them maybe. Quite a bit. So let's run through some of these snap bars that I got that were just from her list. I tried to really go for scents that were unique to me or I thought I would really like. So some things in here are different. There's a couple in here I'm not entirely sure about, but that's the fun of it, of trying new things. So first up, we have the letter. And this is hand-pressed paper, cozy ozone and hay, earthy quill feathers, aged tobacco leaves, and black ink. How unique does that sound? It kind of was making me think about Order of the Maesters or like that bibliotech oil, and then having the ozone and the hay. It was making me think earthy, outdoorsy kind of grass in some ways. So I had to pick this one up. I was so intrigued by it. So the letter. This is so good. This is your library, cozy library scent. I really get ink from this. I know it says earthy quill feathers and black ink. I can pick up what I would think is the ink note in this. This is not bibliotech. There's nothing perfumey necessarily about this. It's just old paper, old library. You get the ink. I can pick up kind of that hay note, which I think just makes it seem like an old library. This is earthy. This is kind of vintage, really unique. I would love this if you have a library in your house or if you have an office. If there's any place that you sit for, a period of time and do work at a desk, something like this would be beautiful. Really, really unique. Very glad that I picked that up to try. Then I grabbed Rocks and Mountains. This was Cammie's blend, I believe. And I'm sure so many people have their name attached to these scents, and I don't remember everybody. So if one of these is your blends and I miss saying your name, I'm really sorry. There's just so many people that she's taken customs from, or it's somebody's scent request or whatever it is. And if I remember, I want to do the due diligence and say their name and give you credit, but it's just hard to, there's so many, it's hard to remember everything. But this one, I'm pretty sure was Cammie's blend. And this is Rocks and Mountains, Beach Marshmallow, Roasted Pine Cones, Cedar, Musk, and Lavender. I mean, I love pine cone. Thought with the cedar musk and the lavender. Yeah, this is gorgeous. It's a little bit of a fresher roasted pine cone. That roasted pine cone is definitely the top note. And then I get a little bit of the lavender, a little bit of that cedar musk. Gorgeous. If you like pine cone, but maybe want it toned down just a touch, I think that you would really enjoy this one. And my big hands are breaking these snap bars because I've opened these up and smelled these all like 10 times at this point. So this one is Lost Forever. Burnt Sugar, Pretzel, Marshmallow Fireside, and Donut Shop. So what got me with this one, because I'm not a huge bakery person anymore, but what got me particularly with this one is the burnt sugar. I love burnt sugar and wax. And I thought mixed with these other beautiful bakery notes that this would be so pretty. And it is. I really get a bready note, I guess, from the donut shop. You get the pretzel. It's like a fresh baked pretzel and a fresh baked bread all together. Sweet without being overly sweet. This is one of those scents you will put in your warmers, and if somebody came over, they were thinking you were making fresh baked bread. That is so pretty. Warm Vanilla and Rouge. So this one was this Laura's, I believe. This was from, I think, the Warm Vanilla Sugar sampler, and I almost got that a couple of pre-orders ago, but I decided against it just because I was trying to be good with the samplers, as I obviously was not this time. But this one very much stood out to me in her list of the scents that were included in the Warm Vanilla Sugar sampler. So I was very excited that this was offered. Warm Vanilla and Rouge. This is Warm Vanilla Sugar and the Baccarat Rouge type. I have no words for how good this is. You get the Baccarat Rouge, kind of musky, perfumey note to that. And then you get the sweet, perfumey sugar. You know, Warm Vanilla Sugar is not a overtaking type of scent. It's a little bit more subtle, I guess, in my experience. But this blended together, I love the sweetness it adds to this. I love kind of the freshness. I think it adds some more kind of lighter femininity to this blend, because Baccarat Rouge is a very deep kind of musky perfume to me, whereas Warm Vanilla Sugar is really the opposite. I love this. So excited to have this. I cannot wait to stick that one in the warmers. Okay, this one I don't know how to say, and I know it's because I've never watched this show or this movie. Phaeton and Ponies. Am I saying that right? This is African Marigold, Bergamot and Buchu, Cyclamen and Violet, Cedarwood and Vetiver, Aspen Woods, and Blazing Bonfire. I had no idea what to expect from this blend, but that just sounded very intriguing. Like woodsy and floral at the same time. And even smelling this, I don't know how to describe this if I tried. This is one of the most unique scents I have ever smelled. And it smells very familiar to me. Like I have smelled something like this in the past. Is this a dupe for anything? Is this a type of something? I would still consider it woodsy and floral, but it's not as floral as I was expecting. It's a very deep fragrance. Perfumey in some ways, but I don't even know how to describe this. This is so interesting. Did you guys get this scent? Let me know your thoughts. I feel like I'm at least decently okay at describing wax, but I have no words for this one. It is so unique, and I'm thinking it has to be a type or something, because it smells very familiar to me. I just don't know exactly what I'm smelling. It's good. I like it, and I'm excited to warm that one, though. Words of a Gentleman. This is By the Fireplace type, Cashmere Cedar and Marshmallow Fireside. Yeah, this is so pretty. I really get the Cashmere Cedar, but I'm getting them By the Fireplace too. I love the mix of them. This is an all year round type of perfumey bedroom scent to me. I really like Cashmere Cedar, especially when it's blended perfumey wise. It's just so pretty. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more of these snap bars, and then I'm gonna have to pause and go do my day job, but then I will come back in and finish off the rest. So let's do Obstinate Headstrong Girl. I want to say this one is Ashley Overly's blend. This one I was intrigued by quite a bit. It's Rose Bouquet, Beach Marshmallow, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. So I obviously like Warm Vanilla Sugar, as I just said, and then love Beach Marshmallow. I will say the rose in here, this is rose. This is like you walked into a floral shop and you have the flowers all around you. I was kind of expecting this one to be a little calmer on the rose, and then the Marshmallow Fireside and the Warm Vanilla Sugar would come out more. But this is also a new pour. I think all of these are, you know, obviously relatively new, and I'm hopeful that this one, that the rose will tone down just a touch, and then the other notes will come out a little bit more, because at the moment this is too floral for me. This is rose. That's all I'm getting from this. So we will see as this one cures, if that tones down a bit and the other notes come out more. If not, I probably would just add more Beach Marshmallow to this. I've got plenty of Beach Marshmallow, her Beach Marshmallow cookies, etc. I could alternate warmers, or, you know, do this in every third warmer or something like that, and just add more Beach Marshmallow to it. But if you like floral shop type of scents, or just if you really love rose, I think you would really enjoy that one. Okay, I'll be back in another outfit in just a second. Okay, let's continue on with these snap bars. The next one is Pinecone Surf. So her surf is like her Vanilla Waves from Scentsy. I think that was the idea of it. So this is Vanilla Surf, Beach Marshmallow, Pine Cones, and Marshmallow Fireside. And this is amazing. This is just an extra creamy roasted pine cone. I really get the Beach Marshmallow in here. Love that so much. Speaking of pine cone, we have Pine Cones and Spice. And I'm actually getting more of this scent because I got her pine cone sampler in her March pre-order, and this is in the pine cone sampler. At least I'm pretty sure it is. This is roasted pine cones blended with cinnamon buns and creamy frosting and a touch of pumpkin pie spice. On cold, this one is incredibly spicy, but on warm, the spice really tones down. The pine cones comes through. I loved this one on warm a lot more than I had anticipated because it smells very spicy on cold. This is gorgeous. So happy to have some more of that. Unscrumptious. Am I saying that right? Is Tobacco Vanilla, Sophisticated, and a hint of leather. So 2 different perfume types plus the leather. This is really pretty. I definitely get the leather, but I'm picking up a lot of the Tobacco Vanilla. Oh, really, really nice. This will be great for the bedrooms. I mean, I can read. Love that name. I don't understand it, but I think that's fun. This is Downy Blue, Beach Marshmallow, Palo, Lavender, and Coconut Milk. Really into the combination of lavender and coconut milk. Love her Palo. I love her Beach Marshmallow, and I am really into Downy Blue lately. Oh, FedEx is here with the Scentsy package. Rip's gonna go crazy. Really pretty though. You definitely get the Downy Blue. But nuts. Really get the Downy Blue though. So pretty. And then the last of the snap bars is Do You Play the Piano Forte? This one is Antique Shop, which is books, vanilla sugar, pink sugar, fireside mallow, mixed with beach marshmallow, a hint of tobacco rose, and lavender tea. Obviously, I'm really into the books and kind of library thing right now, and I thought mixed with all these other notes sounded really nice. This is so pretty. You really get the books, and I'm getting a little bit of rose, a little bit of tobacco. Oh, that is so nice. Okay, those are all of the snap bars. Which sampler do I want to do next? Let's do the rain sampler. Okay, I have to say, I love the way that these samplers came. So I've got the rain and the English countryside, and both of them came with these clamshells as the offering. I love this. I think they are so cute. There's no chopping. As soon as I got these samplers, I messaged Beth just raving about these because I thought they are adorable. So the rain sampler, this was done by my friend Melissa Ferguson. Melissa is a local friend to me. She lives 15 minutes down the road, and so we've gotten to meet a few times, and she is just a doll. She is so sweet and just a kind-hearted soul, a great wax lover, and a great wax maker apparently, because these blends, you guys, I didn't know what to expect. I've never had Beth's rain before, and so I really was going in blind, but after looking at the notes, and I just thought, I have to have this and I have to give it a try. So I will say, we'll smell it again now together, obviously, but the rain oil is very, very strong. And the first time I smelled it, I was really getting just a lot of rain in all of the blends. But the second time I smelled it, I was definitely picking out the other notes a lot more. So I'm eager to smell it this third time. So we have Summer's Evening. Here comes Rip. Did FedEx come? Was that FedEx? He's looking at me like, what? Yeah, you were telling him. You were a protector. So Summer's Evening is rain, sugar plum, and figs. I really get the figs in here. This is so pretty. This is almost a great kind of summer to fall transition because the plum and the figs lean a little colder weather to me, but you're getting that beautiful rain. Love that. And I'm not a huge fig person, but I do really enjoy that one. We have Blackberry Rain. This one is Rain, Blackberry, Palo, and Mallow Fireside. This one is really strong on the rain to me, but I am getting like hints of sweet blackberry. This one might just need some more cure time for the other notes to come out a little bit, but I love all those notes. A Walk in the Rain. Rain, peppermint, and fresh cut grass. You guys, this one is so good. You get the peppermint, but it's not too intense. And then you're also getting that nice fresh cut grass. This is gorgeous. This is a very fresh blend. Oh, I should set, hang on, I need to be setting stuff to the side here so I can tell you my favorites at the end. Bougie Rain. Rain mixed with Bougie. And I've had Bougie before. I'm pretty sure it's a perfume type. So pretty. Floral, feminine. You add the rain. I like that one a lot. Ladylike. Rain, cactus water, citrus florals. This one's very sweet. You definitely get the floral notes to it. More kind of aquatic leaning. Dreaming of Him is Rain and Palo. Yeah, I really like her Palo so much. The rain is strong though. The rain is very, very present. But it blends so nicely with all of these notes. Excited for that. My gosh. Enchanting Afternoon. Rain, lavender, lemon, and white tea. This is so fresh and pretty. I really love the tea in here. You get some lemon. This is a great cleaning day type of scent, like in a good way. It's just fresh. That's lovely. Handsome. Rain, Stainless Steel, Smoked Cedar, and Oud. I really get the smokiness from this blend, but it's not overly smoky. Oh, so pretty. The stainless steel is nice, but it's just a beautiful cologne type of scent. Romance. Rain, Lavender Girl, By the Fireplace type, and Wet Earth. You guys. This is so good. You get the Wet Earth, like the petrichor dirt type of fragrance. I will say, and there's some blends in the English countryside one as well that have an earthiness, like a dirt note to it. And I have to say, Beth, if you're watching, I'm so proud of you because Beth is not a dirt fan, and she has made some beautiful dirt scents as of recently. I love this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. And then lastly is Windswept. This is Rain, Glistening Bay, and Glistening Bay is Black Sea and Clean Cotton. I love Glistening Bay. I have a whole story about Glistening Bay, but it's very nostalgic for me for moving into this house. It's kind of the scent that I was warming as I was moving in here, and so whenever I smell Glistening Bay, I just think about that time and just adding that fresh rain to it. I love this. Melissa, you did such an amazing job with this sampler, friend. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. So if I had to pick, I'm going to pick 4 of my favorites. It would be the Windswept with the Glistening Bay, Romance with Rain, Lavender Girl, By the Fireplace, and Wet Earth, the Enchanting Afternoon, which is Rain, Lavender, Lemon, and White Tea, and then finally A Walk in the Rain that's got the peppermint and fresh cut grass. But I'm going to let these cure for a month or so, and then I'm going to start warming them, because it's the perfect time now to warm a rain scent. So I don't want to let this one sit for very long. So get all those back in the bag, and that is the rain sampler. And lastly, we have the English Countryside sampler. This is Amy's sampler. And I messaged Amy because I am obsessed with this. I'm so glad I got it. I knew I was getting the blue sugar one, and then I didn't know what to do from there because there were so many that I wanted to get, and I wanted to keep it minimal, but I couldn't pass up the rain sampler, and I sure couldn't pass up this one. So I'm so glad I got this. Amy did such a freaking fantastic job. So many of these are earthy and just fresh for spring. I am loving it. And again, they're in the same clamshell type format. So the first one, the Lake District. By the Fireplace type, Vanilla Birch and Moss. The moss in here, this is dirt. This is a dirty blend, and I love it so much. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the earthiness of this. Oh my gosh. And I love the name. South Downs. This is Mountain Air, Vanilla Birch, and Roasted Pine Cone. Again, say less. Get the roasted pine cone, you're getting the vanilla birch, but you really get that fresh air. There is something so fresh about this blend. Oh my gosh. I need these in truckloads, like absolute truckloads. Lavender Marshmallow Fields. Black Cardamom and Cream, Fresh Lavender, Coconut Milk, and Campfire Marshmallow. This is so pretty. I love the cardamom in here. Cardamom has been kind of a recent love of mine. I didn't think I used to like it, but now I'm really enjoying it. You really get the cardamom, you get the coconut. This is so pretty. This is going to be a beautiful bedroom scent. River Thames, Happy Camper, Wild Sage, and Morning Raindrops. Again, this one is just like earthy heaven. Happy Camper, I don't know what's in there, but I think there might be some dirt. Like there's something dirty in this blend too. Very, very fresh. Derbyshire, lemongrass, lavender, vanilla, sandalwood. This is lemongrass. You definitely have to like lemongrass. Really pretty, very fresh, windows open type of fragrance. I like that one a lot. English Meadows, Bartlett pear, sage, and wildflowers. Amy, how did you even think to come up with this? The pear in here is so good. It is a sweet, juicy pear. You get the herbal sage, some floral notes, but it's not crazy strong on the floral. Brighton, white oak and vanilla, velvet vanilla, spiced honey, and patchouli. This is gorgeous. This is a very kind of light, subtle patchouli blend. I love the other notes blended with it. Amy was saying that she wanted to do spiced honey and patchouli with a bunch of different things. I think that would be such a great base note. If you like patchouli, but you want it to be kind of more subtle and in the background. North Downs, gardenia, apples, white tea, and sage. Very gardenia heavy. You get some floral notes to this for sure. Bright and fresh. Oh my gosh, this sampler, just amazing. Parsonage, am I saying that right? Buttered toast, lavender, raspberry preserves, sweet hay, and a hint of sopapilla. This is gorgeous. You get the sopapilla, you get that sweet raspberry. This is a beautiful bakery scent. I love the sopapilla oil. I feel like I need more scents with that oil in it. And then lastly, we have White Cliffs of Dover, High Tide, Beechwood, and white tea. The white tea is so present in here. It's so stunning. Amy, I can't even express how good this sampler is. You did such a great job. My favorites are the Parsonage, the one with the butter toast, raspberry, and lavender preserves, sweet hay, sopapilla, River Thames, the Happy Camper, wild sage, and morning raindrops, South Downs, Mountain Air, vanilla birch, and roasted pine cone, and then lastly, the Lake District, which is the by the fireplace, vanilla birch, and moss. But this sampler, you guys, is everything. This was a crazy haul. I am so ecstatic with all of these scents. For those of you that did samplers, thank you for sharing your expertise and coming up with some amazing blends. Beth, thank you for such a great Pride and Prejudice pre-order. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a yearly tradition like she does Gilmore Girls. I hope that you guys loved what you got to. Let me know in the comments down below what you picked up from this pre-order. Always would love to hear it. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.